Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Prime Time.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The spirit of these fans not dampened by the weather. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, nice and dry up here in the booth. But Greg, rain throughout the day, going to rain on into the night. So this one is going to be a little bit of a challenge for these players.
Yeah, Mike, and even as...
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun.
Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer on this one because they had no answer for it, and you could bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And in motion is Brown. On third down, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
A short throw taken in by Goedert. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. To throw is Hurts. Taking off, he'll try, and he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man,
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
On the ready.
It is 3rd and 10.
Down. Trouble, 38. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
these third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Here we go, here we go. 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
We'll go play action with Love. Now he takes off. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Okay, right?
2nd and 7.
Drill, 52. Ready?
Here's Love to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Here now, 3rd and 5.
43 rail. Set.
Back to throw is Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Now Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense. stopping this drive before it really got started.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Open is Kraft. He's got him. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs.
Jack.
Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Red. Yellow. Hut.
To throw is Love. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, right side, he's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down. Hurts will try it again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Will Shipley.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. It's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Spike 60. Set, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And we show you some...
Got it. 52 blaster. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Quick throw here is complete.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Let's go now.
Running is Jacobs. Oh. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here's second and 9.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Love to throw. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Come on, set.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball? And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So that one
reversed.
overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Again, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On 2nd down, Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from 45 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. They'll run. It's Barkley. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that... The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down.
Back to throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Hurts working in the pistol. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
On the ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
A go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On comes the Packers punting team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From his end zone. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. That's complete to Smith. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Quick throw, taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll drop to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ready, break.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. We're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.